Tour de France. Belgium moves on it as Cadel Evans of Australia makes history today.
Hey guys, welcome to the last episode of the 2022 Vuelta España podcast. Sorry, a bit late. It was a late finish, but we're joined on the ground by the man, the myth, the legend, four-time national road champion from Australia, Johnny Trevorrow. Iffy, how are the scenes in Madrid?
Oh, it's just been absolutely amazing. Wonderful. Very late finish, as you just mentioned. And the women's race was on first. That was in the afternoon on the same finishing circuit, or almost the same finish circuit as there you are. A great finish. A world champion, Lisa Balsamo, just killed them, actually. She was just too fast. Wonderful city, Madrid. I've only ever been here many years ago for half a day, but I've fallen in love with it. It's an amazing city, and it's pumping and alive tonight. So, Vazzy and I are heading out to have dinner with the Bike Exchange Jayco boys and a few girls too, I think, if we can get away. But it is getting late.
Well, as I said, in Spain, everything's pushed back about 4 hours, mate.
Yeah, true.
They serve entrees at 11. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
What do you want to do first, Iffy? You want to show the grabs with the women's team straight off the bat?
You're in charge.
All right, let's cover the women's race first. You caught up with the Bike Exchange ladies. Who was the rider that you spoke to on the microphone?
Ruby Rose McGannon.
Yep. Bay Crit's favouritism there.
Yeah, exactly. Alex Manley was the quiet one on the other end, but she was the one I was setting up for today. But yeah.
So you caught up with Ruby Rose McGannon and then Brodie Chapman after that from FDJ. So, all right, here's the interviews before the start of the final day of the women's race.
Good morning, ladies. Well, I've been stuck on this boring men's race for the last 3.5 weeks, but great to catch up with you guys. Now, a fantastic beginning with the team time trial. Now, only 6 seconds, brilliant ride. How's it been this race since then?
Yeah, we knew we were a good chance for the win on the team time trial, and we were stoked with our ride, but also pretty sad because we were so close. But since then, we set up really good GC position, and Arne's been riding really, really well. So it's been some exciting racing, lots of attacking, and really, really hard. But we're excited for the last stage, and I think it's going to be aggressive again.
So you girls have been around the circuit. What do you think of this final circuit?
Yeah, I think it's got 3 hairpin corners, so the positioning will be everything, and I think a lot of teams won't want to go to the finish for a sprint, so I think we can expect some pretty aggressive racing, and I think we've got the team to ride to those conditions.
So who's going to be on the podium today?
Oh, hopefully one of us, I think. I think we've been close a number of days, so hopefully we can get up there.
Well, we'll talk to you after anyway, but good luck today.
Thank you so much.
Brodie Chapman, well, great to catch up, and you've actually been right up in the pointy end of this bike race. How's it been?
Oh, it's been awesome. It's my first time doing the Vuelta, the women's Vuelta. And yeah, I've really enjoyed it. The racing has been really hard, as you can expect with 5 days. And we had a really good team time trial, so I think we're really stoked about that.
Now, you were just telling me the good news. You're coming back to Australia for the first time in 3 years for the World, so you must be excited about that.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. It's been good being in Europe and being based here for the last few seasons with COVID, but I'm really ready to come back for an Aussie summer, and I'm really looking forward to racing in January and racing the Nationals, and yeah, just catching up with everyone in Australia. So
and the Bay Crits, of course.
Oh yeah, the Bay Crits. I'd be keen for a crit. I mean, today's my warm up for the Bay Crits, huh?
You've had a great couple of years in Europe, but you're still relatively new. I mean, how have you found this year?
I think I've had to learn a lot in a short amount of time, but it's been a lot of proactive learning. So I make sure that every time I race, I'm trying to, get outside my comfort zone or pick something up. And I certainly learn a lot from other riders, and I'm not afraid to ask them and analyse my own racing. And yeah, it's just been nice to have a really consistent season and really contribute to some of the big wins on the team. So I definitely feel like I've got a lot more to learn and a lot more in me. So I'm looking forward to seeing what I can do in the next few years.
Now, I managed to go around the Wollongong circuit just before I come away to the Vuelta. And I reckon it's a course that will suit you.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a course that suits a lot of people. I think that the Australian team has a huge amount of potential there and a strong team. So I suppose that we'll try go deep into the race and play our cards. But yeah, it's a lot of good riders on the Australian team. So it's amazing to even make the team, You feel pretty stoked.
Good luck today, bro. Thank
you so much. See you soon.
Yeah, there's the pre-race grabs from the women's race. And as you said, Annemiek van Vleuten wins the overall, does it comfortably. Minute 44 over Lisa Longo-Borghini, Demi Vollering in third there, 2 minutes 11 behind. And Elisa Balsamo, world champion, as you said, won the sprint from Lotte Kopecky. Yeah, and Alex Manley was in 8th position, Johnny.
Yep.
But and yeah, I mean, obviously after this race is done, the build-up's going to be all about the Worlds. There's going to be big hype, so we'll get plenty of grabs leading up to the Worlds, and you'll be over there for the week, Johnny.
Yes, so interestingly, Grace Brown, who rides a teammate with Brody in FTJ, didn't start today. And I just wonder if she's just giving herself that extra day, get back to Australia a fraction earlier, because I know that she's really setting herself up for the time trial as well. So I know that it is a challenge for the riders to finish now, and then next weekend they're riding the time trial. Like the guy who just won the Vuelta, and he's a red hot favourite for the time trial next week. So be amazing to be able to do that.
All right, well, let's go straight into the men's. You've got a couple of batches of interviews before the start. Here's the first compilation of grabs before the final day of stage 21 at the Vuelta.
Yeah, I felt really happy. It was obviously difficult to sleep, but I think we tried to enjoy it already yesterday evening, but a big party will follow tonight.
Do you feel the importance of this victory, not only for you, but also for the team, a historic team, and the first time winning a Grand Tour?
Yeah, exactly. It's something really special. I think it starts to live a bit more in the team now, because, yesterday was still really difficult to believe it, but now you feel that everybody's really enjoying the first Grand Tour win.
Speaking about enjoying, I think back at home it's madness right now. Have you checked how it's going to be, like the different celebrations in your honor?
Well, for now I'm happy I go straight to Australia, so I'm not like entering in the full craziness. But of course, yeah, it's nice to see the full country behind me like that. It really makes me a proud Belgian.
What does it mean? I mean, you've been working for this victory already, maybe back in winter 2021. Take us through a little bit on how it's been the working.
Yeah, it's been a very, very long period to prepare for the Vuelta. So all the hard work, all the lonely rides, it was all worth it. And yeah, I'm happy that all the sacrifices end up with a red jersey.
And now the party to Madrid.
Yeah, exactly. I think we'll try to enjoy with the teammates on the front row a bit, and then after we're gonna leave the sprinters for their job today, and we're just gonna enjoy the criterium in Madrid.
Group chat. Well, fellas, final day of an amazing Grand Tour. It's been a huge experience. My first Vuelta, but a fantastic bike race. And you guys have been putting up a battle for the whole race and about to do a big final stage, I reckon, eh?
It has been a big few weeks. We've got a good opportunity ahead of us today to set Caden up for the sprint, so we're all pretty excited about that.
And it's been fantastic annoying you guys every day for 3 weeks. I promise I'll have a cold beer waiting at the finish for every one of you, okay?
Now we're talking.
Thanks, Sean. We appreciate it, mate. We appreciate it. It's been good having you.
Okay, how are the legs for today?
Yeah, pretty tired, obviously, but we're here. Made it to Madrid, and I got to thank these boys for telling me around the last 3 weeks, and yeah, hopefully finish off well today.
Good luck. It's been a sensational 3 weeks, boys.
Thanks, Johnny. Thank you.
Rob, well done, mate. Finished another Grandy. Yeah, so how's the legs, how's the body after 3 hard weeks in Spain?
Yeah, I've been feeling the legs the last few days. It's been a really hard Grand Tour, I think. Really hard mountain finishes, I think, more than the other 2 editions I've done. And we gave it everything. Unfortunately, we lost Jay, but we still got something left for today. We still have something left.
And you've turned into a bit of a mountain goat, getting all those points in the KOM competition, eh?
Yeah, Carapaz was a bit worried yesterday. I saw the look of relief on his face when he came back to our group yesterday. So, yeah, I mean, the opportunity was there to take it yesterday, and if things had gone in a certain way, for sure, I could be wearing the jersey today. And I think, honestly, our team deserves the jersey because Jay had it and he crashed, which is it's an unfortunate way to lose it, because I'm almost certain he would have had it today. But that's how it is in cycling, so we have a goal for today, and that's what we're focusing on now, not what we lost.
Yes, I was going to ask that. Of course, it's for Tim today to get that stage when he's been getting close, but hasn't quite got there yet.
Sorry, can you say that again, please?
Yeah, so you're all for Tim for today. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 100%.
The last one is, thanks very much for the last 3 weeks for me annoying you with these questions. I will have a cold beer for you at the finish. I will have a cold beer for you at the finish.
Thank you very much. I can't wait. Thanks for it's great to have the SBS coverage here. Actually, I think we didn't have it the last 2 years, did we?
No.
So it's nice to have a bit of representation from Australia here. Yeah, it's good. I enjoy the interviews. Thank you.
Rowan Dennis, I'd just like to thank you for chatting with us every day virtually for the last 3 weeks, or every second or third day, and congratulate you on a great ride on a very tough Vuelta.
Yeah, thanks for that, mate. I really appreciate it. It's been easy as well to talk. It's not always the case when you've got someone who doesn't speak a native English, which is Australian.
Now, the other thing I'm going to promise, I'm going to have a cold beer for you at the finish today.
On the finish line?
On the finish line.
Perfect. If you don't have it, I'll call you out on that one.
No,
what kind of beer though? Is it a Cooper's or?
There's a place that they say sells some Aussie beer, but it might be a Spanish one.
As long as it's not Foster's, that's okay. Cheers, mate.
Miles, well, another one down, another one dusted. But firstly, I've got to apologise to you because I spoke to you the other day and didn't even mention your fantastic last-minute attack for the stage win, which, you gave it a real shot.
Yeah, that's how I won a national title, and I've tried it a few times before, but I mean, it's pretty difficult to do. But I was maybe going to sprint, but if I'm sprinting, I'm just like going for places really against a guy like Peterson. So I thought, I might as well give it a crack. And everyone was pretty tired, but didn't pull it off.
It was a good track. Trek had a good lead out going, and it didn't work. So it's all done and dusted. How are the legs?
I feel better today than I felt during the tour, so that's good. It's nice to finish a little bit on the up. Yeah, I'm happy.
Right, mate. Thanks for all of your interviews and time over the last 3 weeks, and I will have a cold beer for you at the finish today.
Oh, that sounds good. Great. Thanks, Sean. Thank you.
Iffy, the beer man.
I was there. I had the big bag full and handing them out. It was fantastic.
We got the video of that coming up, folks. Stuart McIntosh, Macca says, great job, Iffy. Hard work at times, long transfers, COVID protocols, terribly noisy interview zones, but you always manage to get fantastic interviews. Entertaining and informative. Thank you. Great comment there from Stuart. Tom Maloney, what a fantastic Vuelta women's race, other men's races, upcoming Worlds, AFL finals. Are we fiddling while Rome burns? What a way to see out my days. Go Swannies. And Knowlesy says,
Swannies.
Who would have thought that Remco could climb like he did? Kudos to him. There's second batch of pre-race interviews. You catch up with Jai Hindley, Ben O'Connor, and the Luke Platt report. Enjoy.
Well, another one done and dusted. Congratulations on a great ride yesterday. I know that you were aiming for a stage win, but fourth in that company is a pretty impressive ride.
Yeah. I mean, the guys worked really well yesterday to try set it up for the stage win. Like we had Sergio in the break, and then the guys behind were controlling the race and making sure it stayed within reach. So I don't know. In the end, came up a bit short, but we really gave it a good nudge. So that's all you can do.
So finale in Madrid today, and a big chance for a stage win for Danny, I reckon.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, it's a shame we don't have Sam here because he showed he was really fast and in good form, so with those two stage wins. But at the same time, I think Danny's still one of the fastest finishers here, and hopefully we can set him up and maybe get a third stage win for the team. But fingers crossed.
Congratulations on the last 3 weeks, mate, and thanks for all the time you give us. So I'm going to have a cold beer waiting for you at the finish line today. How's that?
Oh, thanks very much, man. Appreciate it. And hope everyone back home enjoyed watching the race. So cheers, guys.
See you in a couple of weeks. Well, mate, we're just about done and dusted. I just want to congratulate you on a pretty tough 3 weeks, but you've really been strong in the last part of a big Grand Tour.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't so strong yesterday, but no, I'm happy with how it went. It wasn't, perfect, but it's also not a bad result. I think to be in the top 10 of a Grand Tour is still something to be proud about, and it means now I've done it two years in a row, and I think it means it means every single race I've done this year I've finished in the top 10 overall. So it's nice to have clear consistency from Ruta del Sol all the way now to La Vuelta España.
So what's the plan? You've got to a quick turnaround and a big flight back to Oz.
Yeah, I got a week at home, and then on Monday I think is when I fly to Oz. A couple of days there, World Championships, and then come back to Europe.
Does Perth make it into the equation, or it's just a bit too hard?
No, it's a little bit complicated because I have some more things on after the World Championships, not racing, but some more personal stuff. So I have to go back to Europe ASAP. But I'll go back to Perth in December. Logistically, it's not ideal to go back to Perth before the World Champs for me.
Look, thanks heaps for putting up with me annoying you for the last 3 weeks, and I guarantee you I'll have a cold beer for you at the finish line today. All right?
That would be ideal. That would definitely soothe my heart. Thanks, man. Cheers.
Luke Platt, last day, our last Platt report, or maybe we'll get one in a couple of hours' time at the finish. But how'd you pull it after a night of celebration?
It was brilliant, mate. Had a couple beers to celebrate Richie's win and made it to Madrid and just get a nice lap of Madrid today, mate. But it's been awesome, hasn't it? It's been a tough week. It was a lot of relief getting to the line yesterday. I don't think if you asked me after stage 5, 6 or 7 if I thought I'd make it to Madrid, I probably wouldn't have told you I would. So it was really, really special to make it there yesterday, and it's been a great ride for the team. We haven't walked away with the GC maybe we would have wanted, but I think to see how well Carlos has gone and just the spirit that the team's had, like how Carlos came back from his fall and for Richie to win 3 stages after going out of GC. It's just been brilliant to be a part of.
Now, you've taught me a word, well, I knew the word, but I haven't used it so much as buckled. You've been saying you've been buckled for a week and a half, but you're still here, mate.
I'm absolutely smashed. I am buckled.
Yeah, I've got nothing left in the tank. I'll soak up the flight home back to Melbourne for the next 2 days and turn around and see what happens at Wollongong. But it's just been a great experience and I've loved it. And yeah, get to look forward to Wollongong now. And then I've got 6 weeks off the bike, so well earned, I think.
Thanks heaps every day for the last 3 weeks. You've given us your plat report, and I will have that cold beer for you on the finish line today, guaranteed.
Good man, thank you for that. And I'll go Mads Pedersen to win his 4th for the stage today.
I'm going for Caden, so
we'll see how we go. See you, mate.
There's all the pre-race interviews done and dusted, Iffy. Let's take a quick drink break. When we come back, we're going to wrap up the Vuelta and see Iffy hand out 1,000 beers at the finish line. Stay tuned.
Look at this bike. You think it's just a bike, right? But it's not. It's a bike. 374 people are looking at. This guy, this girl, them, all looking at it. People from here, there, and wherever this is. People that are looking for a bike. Or just a piece of it. Amateurs, semi-amateurs, and pro-amateurs. This guy wants this bike, but with this crank and these bars. This could be the perfect match. But not this one. This girl has a bike to sell, and thousands of people might purchase it. Eyes on Bikes help grow small businesses. His, hers, yours, and the latest data and insights help those businesses keep moving. We are the world's #1 bike marketplace, with over 500,000 products and 900 brands, where buyers and sellers are brought together in a place where a bike is never just a bike. Bike Exchange, where the world buys, sells, learns, and rides.
Yeah, thanks again to our great mates at Bike Exchange. If you're sitting at home thinking, geez, summer's coming up, I need to get a new road bike or an e-bike or a gravel bike or a mountain bike, there's no better place than the world's #1 bike marketplace. That is, of course, bikeexchange.com.au. Big supporters of the show, big supporters of cycling. Get behind them, Johnny.
Exactly right, mate. As they say in their little ad, which is my favourite ad, 500,000 products. So
yeah,
they've got something for you.
You're not going to search a product you're looking for and go, they don't have it. What's going on?
Exactly.
Before we get into your post-race interviews, there was absolute scenes at the finish line with Remco and his team. Obviously, a historic day. You know, every time he did an interview, you'd hear just some drunk yelling out, Remco! And there's your classic shot where they hold the bike in the air. But the crowds, Johnny, I remember the year that Esteban finished on the podium, and I had to act as his bodyguard after the podium. It was just mayhem. And it was actually, at one point, it was scary because particularly the Colombian women would grab him. He's just such a little teddy bear and just having to push people back. I was thinking, if you were a full-blown celebrity where you had to deal with paparazzi and that, I couldn't live like that. It'd be terrible.
No, it's amazing because the guys aren't quite used to that. And it was a shame when we were walking back, I was just a bit ahead with the microphone, but Vazzy came across Remco's gorgeous girlfriend who she saw there in the background, and she was just standing there, and it would have been perfect to ask her all about it. But anyway, didn't happen. She's a stunner.
All right, here's all your post-race grabs, but what I had to do, this is why we've run a bit late, I had to cut out all the dead spots and get the guts of you cracking open beers and handing them out, and it's a bit of a dog's breakfast, but you get the point. Here's Iffy shelling out the cold frothies at the finish line of stage 21.
Hey, up.
Oh, Iffy.
You're a good man, Iffy.
It's colder. You got yours yet?
Thanks, Iffy.
All right, so well done, fellas. I said I'd do it. I'll get it. You get it. Of course, I got one for you, mate. Have I ever? You're all good for leaving tomorrow?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I think you'd be right. Oh, I promised you a beer, mate.
You did.
If I get the top off it, there we go.
Thank you.
Okay, mate. Well done, mate.
Cheers. You have fun as well?
Okay. Oh, mate. Unbelievable. You'd do anything for a beer. And you're going to get one. You're going to get one.
Carlos.
We'll give him one too. Sensational, buddy. Cheers. What a way to go. Hey?
put myself more in the hole.
Good, eh?
That was fun. Carlos was up there, finished safe, had some fun, just topped myself off at the end. Just thought I'd cooked myself enough, so might as well just push it over the edge.
Inside that 2K to
it was just around the beer.
you actually accelerated away. You opened the gap, been on 3 or 4 seconds. It was amazing.
Just thought I'd earn the beer, mate. It was. It's been an awesome 3 weeks, mate. And look, I wasn't able to get the jersey on the TV much over the last month, so
certainly did today. When it
made sure I
counted,
gave it some airtime today.
You stepped yourself up a big step today. Fantastic, buddy. Yeah.
Luke, I don't think I've ever seen a rider come over the line and get a beer in their hand as quickly as you just did.
I'm an Aussie, mate. There's no other way to do it. Be un-Australian if I didn't.
How much did you enjoy that out there today?
It was a very slow start, mate. And look, I got a time trial to do in 7 days, so I thought I better get some training in.
It looks as though you're finishing this Vuelta with great legs, though.
Complete opposite, mate. Absolutely empty, but no, it was good fun, and look, it was a pleasure to do my first Grandy, and yeah, look towards next week now.
Nice, Luke. Nice.
We'll catch up for a beer.
Oh.
Hey,
cheers, mate.
From Australia. Promised you a beer.
Nice.
You've got my own opener. Yeah, bud.
Cheers, Sean.
Well done, pal.
Thank you.
Great for Vuelta, pal. Yeah. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you, buddy. See you later, eh? Yeah.
Good to see you, mate. no, great scenes. What were we going to say, Johnny?
I got well. So for people who didn't see the finish of the race, Luke Plapp, who was nailed, he got away with the Dane who rode through into Marseille, Julius Johansson, and they were away for the last quite a few kilometres. But as they were coming in on the final laps, he started accelerating and he put the hammer down. And look, they were going to catch him 2 and a bit K out. Plappy just absolutely rode amazing. And at one stage there, inside the last 2K, he actually put the gap out again. He was going that hard, and they only caught him at about 800 to go. So when he was the first one who got the beer, and he just crossed the line and he come straight over and bang, got the beer. That's why the journo, when Daniel Freebie said that's the quickest he's ever seen anyone get a beer after they crossed the line. But I know, a wonderful ride.
A couple more live comments before we wrap things up. Scott Davies says, great Vuelta and great interviews, Iffy. Amy's ride yesterday. Will we see the Detour kit out on course next year? I reckon you'll be putting your hand up to get back to the Vuelta. So there might be another clash. Andy Matthews says, nice to see Caleb taking another win and today looking good for Worlds after his win over Walt Van Aert in Montreal. Thank you for a great few weeks. Looking forward to seeing you both in Wollongong. Now that prompted me to go, ooh, if Caleb won, what's happening with the relegation zone points? Here's the updated points, and Cofidis now getting chased down by Lotto Soudal. There's 700-point gap. Still a few one-day races to go. Team Bike Exchange only just in front of Cofidis and EF. It's pretty tight between 15th to 18th.
Yeah. I know that they were hoping for Michael Matthews to have a win in Montreal.
He finished 10th.
Yeah, in the end, it was a really tough finale. And the Pog took it out, beat Wout van Aert. And I think Michael was back 13th, actually. But anyway, so he didn't get any points there. But so there's some interesting things going to happen over the next few weeks. It
was 13th,
pretty tough.
35 seconds behind. Sorry.
Yeah. But look, yeah, fantastic weekend of racing. And you're dead right. The Pog is back in form. That's a very impressive win. So we're going to see a world title and a half in just 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, it's going to be epic. Mark Payne, outstanding work. Iffy, finally a man of your word.
I did have a couple of beers myself as well.
Yeah. All right, as we wrap things up, thanks again for all the support. Thanks for supporting us. As we always say, youtube.com/Detour podcast. Before we go, Johnny, what's been the big takeaway from the Vuelta for you and Vazzy?
Oh, look, just Spain as a whole. I mean, I've never been to southern Spain. I really don't know Spain very well. I've just absolutely loved it. And the people are so friendly. It's more relaxed. It's been very hot, but the racing's been, there you go. Vazzy got a few shots there right near the end. Yeah, it's just been fantastic. And I've been just the amount of help that we get from the organisation. They just love us. Look at this. That's fantastic.
Yeah, absolute scenes at the bus there.
Yeah.
Fantastic stuff. So you'd be definitely keen to get back over again, Iffy?
I'd love to, but we'll see what happens next year. It's
Yeah.
a long way down the track, but I'm looking forward to a great summer of cycling in Australia. I mean, the World Championship coming up are going to be absolutely enormous. So we'll be delivering some great podcasts during that time, you and I, Dan. And go Pies. We're back in the race. So after a great
tough
win,
ask to beat Sydney Swans.
no, we're playing well, and we'll win the Granny as well with a goal
All right.
after the siren and win by 1 point. That's the plan.
Well, there you go. For all those European listeners, it means absolutely nothing. We'll be back again soon. Stay tuned on our socials. We'll let you know when we're coming back live again. But I think we'll go out in the paddock for at least a couple of days, recuperate, and we'll be back to build up for big World Championships in Wollongong. So thanks again for the support, guys. Great work, Iffy, to you and Vazzy. Sensational job over the last 3 weeks.
Vazzy has been an absolute star. He's always in the right place at the right time, never loses the wheel, or very rarely, and puts up with my speeding. So he's done very well.
And puts up with your parking in the wrong spot. I saw a WhatsApp from the organisation.
Yes.
saying
Well,
that
I was
you need to
saying
move
how
your car.
what a great spot it was, but it turned out it was on a clearway with a million cars trying to get by. They had a police when we got there. The police bike parked behind it with lights flashing. But anyway, all good.
All good. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. See you again soon. Cheers.